Hi gentlemen, welcome back. Hope all of you are safe and happy at home. Boys, in the last class, do you remember that in the scene 1 and 2, what is happening in the My Sister's Shoes? Let us recap what we have seen in the last class. Ali, the main character, he goes to repair his sister's shoe at a cobbler's shop. After collecting the shoes, he goes to a bakery, he stacks naan into a bundle, and after collecting the naan, he comes out of the shop. Now, in this part, in this section of our class, we are going to see the scene 3. Let us see that scene 3 in this video clip.
سلام اکبر آقا سیب زمینی میخواستم.
از اونا نه بچه، برو از اون زیر بردار.
سلام علیکم اکبر. خسته نباش. با اجازهتون. با اجازت. خداحافظ شما.
شصت و 5 تومن.
مادرم گفت بنویسی به حساب.
به مادرت بگو حسابتون پر شده. اقلا بیاد کمی حسابش رو سبک بکنه.
چشم.
چرا اینجوری کردی؟ چرا اینا رو ریختی؟ مگه تو مریضی بچه؟
کفش خواهرم نیست.
برو دنبال کارت، برو ببینم.
کفش خواهرم اینجا بود.
te گفتم برو دنبال کارت.
Have you noticed the setting of this scene 3? Where is it? It is just outside of the footpath from the bakery. You can hear a soundtrack, salt. So what is a soundtrack? What is the importance of soundtrack in movie making? Soundtracks play a very important role to make the movie more meaningful and more active and more enjoyable. Now, you have seen 2 characters over there. Who are them? Our main character or protagonist. Like our hero. Arana. He is our Ali. And who is the another character over there? Akbar. A stout man who is in the vegetable shop. He speaks to Ali and he asks him to collect only the potatoes of the lower quality from the down over there. And he moves again to collect the potatoes. Between that, who is the character coming into there? A junk collector. You know that junk, that is rubbish or waste, something unwanted. The junk collector mistakenly collecting the bag of shoes which Ali kept outside the shop. He gets it and he keeps it into his cart. Now, we are going to see some of the difficult words before going to start the textbook. We are going to see the difficult words from this video clip.
Wholesome. Promoting good health and well-being. Promoting moral and mental well-being. Squat. Relatively short or low and thick or broad. Sitting on the hems or heels, sitting close to the ground, cowering, crouching. Tab. A small flap or strip of material attached to something, for holding, manipulation, identification, etc. A navigational widget for switching between sets of controls or documents. Heap. A crowd, a throng, a multitude or great number of people. A pile or mass, a collection of things laid in a body, or thrown together so as to form an elevation.
Aka, Persian word for master or honor.
Strewn. pp of strew.
Strew. To distribute objects or pieces of something over an area, especially in a random manner. To cover, or lie upon, by having been scattered. Soundtrack. A narrow strip running down a movie film that carries the recorded sound in synchronization with the pictures. The sound, especially the music component of a movie.
Scene 3. The footpath outside the bakery. A small group of men are waiting in a queue outside the bakery to buy naan. The outline of buildings in the street is seen in the distance. Ali is seen coming out from the bakery into the footpath, the parcel of naan in his right hand and the parcel of shoes in his left. He crosses the pavement and walks into a vegetable store. He places the bundle of naan on top of a pile of boxes of vegetables stacked in front of the shop and a bag of shoes in the small gap between two boxes. On the soundtrack, a hawker's voice is heard. Salt, salt for trade. The shopkeeper is seen standing behind the counter. Ali to the shopkeeper, Assalamu alaikum, Akbar Kha. I need some potatoes. Akbar, the shopkeeper, gives Ali a small black bag to put potatoes in it. Ali starts picking the large, wholesome potatoes in a box at the top of the heap. Ali starts picking the large, wholesome potatoes in a box at the top of the heap. Akbar, not those, kid. Pick some down there. Ali moves to his right, squats down, and fills the bag with the smaller potatoes from a box on the floor. Close-up of Ali picking the potatoes. Cut to view of the shop from the pavement. A man pushing a hand cart filled with junk enters the frame from the right and stops in front of the shop. The junk collector loudly to the shopkeeper, Assalamu alaikum. With your permission, the junk collector picks up bundles of used polythene bags lying scattered on the floor near the boxes of vegetables and throws them into the cart. He sees Ali's parcel of shoes. Taking it for junk, he picks it up and puts it in the cart. The junk collector, goodbye. Akbar, goodbye. The junk collector leaves. Cut to view from inside the shop. Akbar is on the left edge of the frame counting money. Cut to Ali filling his bag with potatoes. Ali finishes filling the bag and hands it to Akbar for weighing. Akbar holds the bag in his hand to feel the weight for a moment and hands it back to Ali. Akbar, 65 tomans. Ali, my mom said to put it on a tab. Akbar, tell her your account has reached its limit. She should pay at least part of it. Ali, all right. Ali turns to go. Cut to view from outside the shop. He goes to the pile of boxes in front of the shop and picks the bundle of naan and then looks for the bag of shoes. Unable to find it, he places the bag of naan atop the vegetable boxes and begins to search underneath. First, he puts his hand and then his head in the gap between the boxes of vegetables, which upsets them all. The vegetable boxes tumble and vegetables scatter on the ground. On hearing this sound, Akbar comes running from the inside. On hearing the sound, Akbar comes running from inside the shop and sees the vegetables strewn on the ground. Akbar, annoyed, what the hell are you doing? Why did you spill this? Are you crazy? Ali, looking at him with guilt. My sister's shoes have disappeared. Akbar, get lost. Beat it. Ali, I left my sister's shoes here. Akbar, I said get lost. Bangs his fist on the pile of boxes. Ali runs away scared.
You have noticed in the text the importance of setting and the movement of camera. When the scene 3 begins, it is very clearly mentioned in the text that people are small group of men. They are waiting outside of the street, outside of the bakery to collect naan. And our Ali moves from the pavement and he enters into a vegetable shop. There he meets and greets Akbar, the shopkeeper. And you know that what is the character of Akbar in this scene? When Ali collects potatoes of good quality from the top of there, the shopkeeper very roughly he is asking, no kid, down over there. So our poor Ali, he collects it from there. From there the camera shifts into the sound. That is that the hawker or the junk collector, his voice, salt something from outside, and the junk collector greets
Salaam alaikum.
shopkeeper Akbar. Assalamu alaikum. You know that it is a normal custom whenever in Gulf or in Arab countries, including Iran, people greet each other by using Assalamu alaikum, and the reply is wa alaikum assalam. And he collects rubbish or the garbage. Students, you have seen that junk collector, he did not see Ali, who was down over there. He was collecting the potatoes from there. and only the conversation between Ali and Akbar. Earlier you had seen. Now the camera shifts only the conversation between the junk collector and Mr. Akbar, the shopkeeper. So in between that he collects as usual his rubbish and he leaves the shop by saying goodbye. Now the camera shifts into Ali and the shopkeeper. See, the conversation between Ali and Akbar, we can very clearly understand he got an account. Ali's family, Ali's mother or the parents, they kept account over there. But the shopkeeper was telling that the account is already overflowed, that it is too much. So, he has asked Ali to tell the parent to pay at least a part of that. So he said okay, and he is coming out of the shop and he was searching for his sister's shoes outside. And what is happening over there, the scene? Ali goes into the boxes, but he was unable to find out. So, all the vegetables collected over there in the boxes or baskets, they all are scattered over there. Now, who is coming outside of the shop? The owner, Akbar, comes out and he was shouting at the boy because all his arranged vegetables, they were scattered or they were overthrown through Ali's searching section of shoes over there. And fearful Ali, he goes in a panic situation by taking the bundle of naan which was only there and he moves away from there. There the camera moves out. Now the scene 3 ends over there. Now let us think about expected questions from this scene 3. Definitely guys, you are going to get the character sketch of Akbar, the shopkeeper. And you can expect certain questions about what is soundtrack, what is the scene shifting from over there. Now let us see some of the questions and you take down these notes, question and answers from this one.
Let's discuss some questions.
Now students, have you taken your question answers very clearly? Read the text once again and you complete your words, what I have given, and do yourself, and we will see in the next class. Till then, goodbye, take care.